Minecraft recently took the jump to version 1.20, and with it, they changed the way you get Netherite tools and armor. They added the Netherite smithing template, which is both rare to find and expensive to make, costing lots of diamonds. So I decided before I made the jump up until the new version, I'd spend 24 hours, well, 25 because that's 50 in-game days, but 24 looks better in the title, so we'll go with that, gathering Netherite on my hardcore world before we changed. Let's see how it went. We loaded back into the world for the first time in a while, and as you know, we're going for Netherite, and the only method we had available to us, and the most efficient one, was the bed method. So we started out by doing something we did a lot of in the first 100 days on this hardcore world, and that was mining a lot of wood. We had some wool left over from the first 100 days, so now that we had a lot of wood, it was time to craft our first batch of beds and head to the Nether. Before we headed to the Nether, it was time to do something we should have done in the first 100 days, and that was re-roll a villager for a mending enchant. I completely forgot to do this in the first 100 days, but because we were getting lots of XP in the Nether, it'd be worth having these mending books available so that we could apply them to our gear. Got 3. Finally! Finally, 14 emeralds. That's not bad at all. I'll take it. We have a mending villager. Very nice. Aha! Another Netherite. And just like that, we had finished our first inventory of beds and we were coming home with 3 Netherite. We were aiming for a goal of 100 Netherite by the time we finished this challenge, which is an average of 2 per Minecraft day. We were a bit behind on that because of the preparation we did have to do in the lead up to getting into the Nether, but we were well on track to catching back up to where we needed to be. After that latest trip, we were up to 6 Netherite in total, but unfortunately we'd ran out of wool to make beds, so it was our first time stopping back at the sheep farm to shear lots and lots of sheep. Before we headed back into the Nether, we quickly added a mending book onto our helmet. Our armor was taking quite a bit of damage from the blasts from the bed, and our helmet was the one that was damaged the most, so we put mending on it so when we mined quartz it would repair it. We're going to add mending to all of the armor as we go along so that we don't lose any stupidly. What's it called? Oh wow, that was a good lucky mine. Last thing, and another one. I was gonna say, the last thing we want to lose our armor to is blast damage. But that's 3 Netherites in 1 bed because of the 2 we mined, which is really good. Oh, I see him. Is that 3? Damn, we're definitely picking it up now. So we're definitely beating our 1 a day average now. And there we go on the last bed. That's some good work. Is that just what? That's 2, isn't it? Yeah. After 3 lots of beds, we're sitting at what I believe to be 14 netherrack. It's
Sorry, Netherite.
And just like that, it was time to end stream number 1 with a grand total of 19 Netherite, well above our 2-a-day average that we were going for. But before we headed off, we had to add mending to one last piece of armor, and it was our leggings, the only piece that wasn't Netherite yet, but we added it before heading off. The next stream started off, as you would expect, by crafting more beds and heading back into the Nether.
Oh, that was clean. Give me those. Gunpowder. Damn it, do we not get any gas tiers? Or at least we got that advancement. I heard that gas and I was like, what the hell?
The rest of our 3 wasn't really successful. We only got that one Netherite shown, which put us again back behind schedule. Hopefully in hour 4 we could pick it back up again. We finished off hour 4 by using our XP to good effect and maxing out our helmet.
There we go. We now have Prot 4, Resp 3, Aqua Infinity 3, Unbreaking, Bending. I think that is everything we need on this helmet. Oh! Okay, this trip's now 13. It was at this time where I thought of an idea. We were wasting so much time running back through our tunnels to go to the overworld to craft beds. So I thought of the idea, why don't we just take a bit of time out, explore the Nether, and go and craft an ender chest. This would allow us to store wood, wool, and a crafting table inside it, and would allow us to pull it out to craft a new inventory of beds without having to go back to the overworld and wasting so much time. So we got started on it by trading with a piglin to get ender pearls. Okay, we got some ender pearls, which is good. We then headed off on our excursion to find a Nether fortress. After cheating a little bit and using seed map, we finally, after a very long time, made our way to a Nether fortress. We then hunkered down by a blaze spawner and started collecting blaze rods. I wanted to get quite a lot because I travelled quite a distance to get to this Nether fortress and I didn't want to go home with just one, so I decided to collect quite a few. I am getting battered here. Okay. We're gonna need to make a run for it soon. We collected 34 blaze rods before heading home. You know what? Yeah, that's enough. Upon returning to the surface quite a while later, we headed down to the mine where we had an easy way to get obsidian so we could craft our ender chest. Finally, it was time to craft our ender chest, and this would make our excursion to get netherite so much more efficient. And there we go. There is our ender chest crafted. With our ender chest crafted, it was time to stock back up and head to the Nether. Upon returning home, we used all the XP we had got in the Nether to re-roll some enchanting books to get a looting enchant on our sword, which was the main enchant we were looking for. But after that full run with the ender chest, I can tell you it was so much more efficient, and it was well worth the time it took to get. Oh. That's good. This is where we came into a major issue. We were trying to stay as much as possible in the Nether Wasteland, as that was the biome that had the highest yield of netherite. However, because of all the lava and us not being able to go through it, all our paths were ending up intertwining because of when we randomly turned left or we randomly turned right, which meant we were running out of space in the Nether Wastelands to actually blow up any more beds. So we got to this basalt delta, and I tried for so long to mine through, but unfortunately we never did hit the other side, so we'd have to go back on ourselves and try find a new route to be able to go through. Well, there's a netherite there. Upon returning home from the Nether, we finally enchanted that Looting 2 sword. Looting 2, there we go. Okay, we need 36. We're 36, so we're 8 away from the target of 100 with 10 days to go. That is so good.
Upon returning home from the Nether, we finally enchanted that Looting 2 sword, and one last wood chopping session for the final push. And for some reason at the end of the challenge was when we finally decided to add stairs to our staircase down to our Netherite mine.
And just like that, we finish off with 113 ancient debris. It's been a long 50 days, but 113 is well worth it. We're gonna go smelt it up and see how many ingots we are left with. We are gonna use these 2 netherite scraps as well that we do already have. We're gonna see how many netherite ingots we have.
And now that we were all done in the Nether, we were gonna let them smelt, and because we had a bit of time left, we decided we were gonna go for an adventure down in the mines. While mining for iron, our strip mine led us to an underwater ravine, which led us to something absolutely massive.
To be fair, with the Aqua Infinity now, is that? Oh, we found a mine shaft. There's spider spawn there. Alright, please give me a name tag. Oh yes, 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 oh yes. We got a name tag. That is absolutely brilliant. We got melon seeds as well. Oh god, we're living good. Yeah, I know there's a creeper nearby, so... Oh, we got another name tag.
With those name tags, it would help us in setting up our automatic iron golem farm in the next video. So we headed home with our loot, very happy.
Oh my god. Holy crap, that was a jump scare and a half, man. I'm so twitchy around mobs. Oh, we got a name tag. We got a name tag. We got another name tag. And here we are, guys. It is the night of day 149. And here we are. Got the enchantment, cover me in debris. We've got our pickaxe. We've got our axe. And we've got our shovel. And there we are, guys. While we're here, actually, we'll quickly grab some wood, grab 2 sticks, and for the dedication to the cause, we will make a netherite hoe. Serious dedication. There we go. There's the achievement. We put our netherite back. We have 22 left. We have full netherite gear. And we are decked out in netherite tools. And we go to bed. And we wake up on day 150, ready to do part 2 of these 100 days. And there we have it, guys. 50 days, 25 hours of collecting netherite in Minecraft Hardcore is done. The second video in my Hardcore series, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you made it this far in the video, if you could do me a massive favor and like and subscribe and possibly leave a comment, it'd mean a lot to me. I am trying to hit 1,000 subscribers on this channel, so any help towards that goal is absolutely well appreciated. But yes, unfortunately, that is it for today's video, and I do have to go. But don't worry, we'll see you next Friday for another video. Thank you for watching, and peace.